Alright folks, welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy X Remastered. Today we're on episode 22. We just finished up with the crashing of the wedding between Yuna and unsent Seymour. And we rescued Yuna, and now we're headed to the Chamber of the Faith in the Bevelle Temple. So we got the Albed primer that was over here. It's a missable one, so make sure you do grab it before we proceed here. So let's go ahead and go into the Cloister of Trials and head to Bahamut's chamber. So this one's a little tedious. This Cloister of Trials is a little more tedious than the other trials so far, only because it's mostly elevator and puzzles where you just have to figure out where the spheres go. And it's a lot of directional stuff. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure it out on our first try. Oh, we were supposed to go right across. We weren't supposed to go here. See, it's a bit tedious. It takes a little while to get used to, but the only way to get this pedestal to work is if you have spheres on it. Little continuous. We gotta go back this way because we need to go to the one on the right. There we go. So let's go ahead and grab the spear, and then we can go down to the other edge, or the other level of this Cloister of Trials. Let's go ahead and put it in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back down. There we go. Let's go down to this level so we can start using those spheres. Oh, I think we were supposed to put one in the other edge there. I guess we'll have to go right back down and come right back up. Like I said, this Cloister of Trials is really, really tedious. We can't take any more spheres, so there's no point in grabbing this one yet. If you wanted to, I think you could take it in your hand, but I'm not sure if that'll work. My experience is just take two at a time. So let's go ahead and go right back up and go back to the right side. And then we want to turn to the right. There we go. It's a lot of timing work, so it does take a little bit. So far, let's talk about what's happened so far in Yevon and Bevelle. So the team's really figuring out that Seymour and the higher-ups of Yevon are basically really rotten on the inside. They're basically just using religion to control the people out of fear of sin. They're using religion to really make them follow everything, and that's not really right, especially in the political sphere of what's happening these days. Fear-mongering is a real bad problem, and you could see that the characters are really coming to, each has their own perspective. Waka being their devout follower and figuring out that he's been betrayed by them this whole time, versus Titus, who doesn't really believe anything at all, who doesn't believe in any kind of religion at all, and he's, seeing the more cynical side of things. And then we have, somewhere in the middle with Kamari, where he's Yevon is all his people has known, and you know, he's beginning to see the real side of things. Whereas Orin, who's already been there, done that, is unfazed through it all. This maze is just long and, you know, repetitive. That's the problem here. And this timing thing is really annoying. There we go. So don't worry about the destruction sphere in this one. It's pretty straightforward. No matter when you get to the end, you basically just open a chest and you get the destruction sphere. We don't have to do anything crazy here. Let's go ahead and put this one here. Oh, okay. Guess not this one. Take this one here, and that should power the slide. There we go. Now we should be able to cross. Can I cross this way? Yeah, I can. Okay. So we need access to that destruction sphere in the back. The only way to do it is putting this Gilf sphere into the opening here. Let's go ahead and grab that destruction sphere. Put it in our pedestal. Come on. This is what I mean, that the game hasn't really optimized this part of the pedestal movement and everything. It just really grinds my gears sometimes. Okay. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to go on the second one, not this one. This is a really annoying one. There we go. We'll put the destruction sphere in this one. It should open the pathway to the upper level where Bahamut's chamber lies. Thank you for the sphere. There we go. This is the opening to the next level of Bevelle, into the Chamber of the Faith. But if you really want to be a completionist, you should take 2 spheres with you upstairs. You'll see why in a minute. I like to just go off the edge if I want to reset. So let's go ahead and go down and grab that sphere that was at the bottom there. Because there's only one other sphere, which is upstairs, which is powering our journey into the right side there. So we can't take that one. So the left is only this one, and we need 2 of these. Let's go head back there. So this time we can go into the first one on the right. Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. A little quick for my taste. I feel like they should have slowed it down a little bit more. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. That's okay. So let's go ahead and go to the next floor here. So this is why we got another sphere right here. Reason being is this section right here. We can't access it without this sphere. And again, it's not a crazy item, like a really crazy special item, but for completion's sake. So let's go ahead and get the destruction sphere. There it is. So we got our destruction puzzle for anima later on. There we go. Nightlands. Doesn't really do much for us, does it? It's just a whole bunch of strength power-ups. Alright. So Cloister of Trials for Bevelle is complete. Let's go ahead and go talk to Bahamut.
Yuna? Inside, maybe? Then what are we standing here for? Hey! You can stuff your taboos!
Way to help, Kamari. So we finally discovered the identity of the kid from Xanarkin.
What's that?
And throughout our journey,
They
it's
join with
actually
the sun
Bahamut.
and together receive the aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead
So
should be
he's the one
allowed
who's
to
been
rest.
guiding Titus and Jet this whole time.
Yuna!
So that's actually how the summoners receive the aeons. They basically unite with the aeon spirit. And Bahamut gave us the power of himself.
Wait! Don't come out!
Looks like the Yevonites have caught up to us here.
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
So we just got Bahamut. He's a great Aeon, so. And also staple in the Final Fantasy series for those of you returning.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session.
So welcome to the trial of
The
the group.
sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna. You have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Bhed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the Farplane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Mika, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead?
And the truth is revealed. Mika is also
You
unsent.
would have to send me too.
What? Grand Maester Mika is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Mika, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Lord Mika.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
No. That
So we
can't
just found
be
out that
right.
Yevon is actually behind the summoning of sin.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Mika!
So the god they've been praying to this whole time, Yevon, actually is the guy behind sin.
Get me out of here! I want
And
out now!
Yevon was a summoner from
hear me?
Zanarkand.
You waste your breath.
In fact, he was the father of Lady Yuna. And that's why Yuna felt like it was her burden to fight sin and to
Man.
defeat him.
I hope Yuna's okay.
She is strong.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
It's a good question.
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the Maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean
execution?
execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You, Kenog, you.
You would.
So we're actually going to be pushed into the underground labyrinth of Yuna Via Purifico, I believe it's called. But they're dividing
Looks
up
like
the
you're next.
swimmers and the non-swimmer parties.
Next for what?
And by that I mean the swimmers are Titus, Waka, and Riku, and everybody else goes to the other labyrinth.
Get going. Where's everybody at? Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
No, they're in the labyrinth.
Ooh, you made it!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill some.
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should...
Let's wait.
If there is...
How fares the Ranso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Hard-headed, hardly.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of... She cannot be allowed.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
First,
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well.
Damn, Kenog.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
So the sound we heard was Acer. So let's go ahead and find everybody. Wow, so we've hit our first 999 damage attack. job, Valfor. I'm surprised we haven't found anybody yet. I wonder if I can see Kamari. Trusty Aeon. Nope, dead end. And I see Kamari. There we go. Well, hello there, Kamari. Long time no see.
Yuna,
No.
Now we gotta look for Lulu and Orin. I believe Orin is in this next area we're going into. There you are, Orin.
There must be an exit.
Straight ahead, actually. There we go.
I hate.
Thank you, Shiva. There we go. So let's go ahead and face the first summoner.
Lady Yuna.
Why are you?
We rode the airship to the Calmlands, then came to Bevelle. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to...
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are... Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood.
And after we just
You're
helped
a
you
traitor.
out of this summoner's sanctum.
Forgive me,
Good job,
Lady
Acer.
Yuna.
So he's using it. This should be a pretty easy battle.
You're...
Alright, if we use fire, I'm gonna use ice. Just gonna shield before he uses Hellfire on us. Alright, not bad. Didn't do much damage to us. Let's go ahead and use that. One more shot. There you go. He's not very strong. Our aeons are pretty beefed up compared to him. Who's gonna be? Looks like he's going for health.
It's not...
Let's take him out quick. I'm actually gonna go with Bahamut this time. So Bahamut is one of the few aeons that doesn't have a limit on his attacking. He can actually do more than 9999 attack. So he comes built in with that. The other ones you need to upgrade celestial weapons to the corresponding character to get their limit breaks. So let's go ahead and use Mega Flare right off the bat and take care of this guy. It should overkill him with this one Mega Flare. Should do it. See? Did more than 999 damage. I think we have to fight his Bahamut now. Shouldn't be too tough.
I cannot let you.
So I like to use Shiva against his Bahamut, only because Shiva is just really OP. I like to weaken him with the spells first. Mostly because Bahamut won't attack you unless you attack it 3 times. He'll just stand there and keep using boost and power up his overdrive. He should attack us soon. Never mind, he's already dead. Like I said, we're pretty strong. Much stronger than his aeons.
Stay away! There's a way to the surface up ahead.
So here's a question. If you're gonna throw somebody in a labyrinth to die, why would you make an exit?
Your pilgrimage
Game
is
logic.
over.
Okay, folks. So I'm going to call it an episode there. Thank you for tuning in to episode 22. Next time we meet, we'll be going through the second half of the Via Purifico, and we'll be meeting on the other side of the exit. Alright, see you then.